Okay, hello all you viewers, this is Dark997 presenting you more information about tree houses. This article released today, it's from Famitsu, I'm reading it from Serenesforest, so let's see. So this week's Famitsu article includes a feature of tree houses. Cindered Shadow DLC is now out. The 12 pages, although new stuff from page 5. The first couple of pages will explain the main story. As you might expect, since this is Famitsu's first proper feature in Cindered Shadows, a lot of information is repeated. I mean, basically what I said in the previous video. To save time, we'll cover only new information. For everything else, please refer to other article or my video if you want. Okay, so let's check what's new. I guess I can't read this, but I guess it's probably about classes and skills. Okay, the image is by a Nintendo rating. First things first, here are personal abilities for the Ashen World students. Yuri has Righteous Heart, which is might plus T during combat and firing in one range with no allies adjacent. Well, I guess it seems a bit strange, but I guess you can still boost the traits with bows and anyone wielding Thesaurus or something. So, I mean, isn't that hard? So it's okay, I guess. Sometimes you'd rather have units adjacent, but I guess you can move Yuri first and just deal more damage if you want. Okay, Constance has personality switch. Strength and magic plus 3 when indoors, and defense and resistance plus 3 when outdoors. It's pretty interesting. I think a lot of Cindered maps will likely be indoors because it's an abyss, but don't quote me on that. So basically, she gets a boost in the stats regardless. Like offense, she gets a boost in offensive stats when she's indoors and defensive stats when she's outdoors. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but you never know. It's nice to have. It's pretty reliable at least. Okay, Baltus has King of Grappling, Strength and Defense plus 6 when user has 50 HP or less. This one might be hard to pull off because of gambits, and you might prefer to be a War Master, so you might want quick repose, but if you combine Rat advantage, it might be pretty good. Also a Gambit, so pulling this one might be hard, but once you pull it off, it's at least better than say Defiant Strength. It's better than most Defiant skills, and if it stacks with them, well, that's going to be monster sky when it reaches its benchmarks. Although it's going to be hard to reach it. Okay, Happy Monstrous Body uses attacks are effective against monsters, but they're also easily targeted monsters. So this is pretty interesting. Since Happy's attacks are effective against monsters, she deals more damage to them. Like pretty much anything, even a basic. Even a basic fire spell might deal more damage and break a barrier in one shot. So it's pretty nice. But she's more targeted with monsters, so you don't have to use gambits. But as long as you can survive, that's interesting. But I don't know how bulky Happy is, so I guess this is what they meant by unique constitution. Anyway, let's see. Here's a list of the available class certifications for each playable character in Cindered Shadows. For each character, the first class is initial class. Okay, Yuri is a trickster, commoner, and thief. I guess you need to be a thief. You need a thief certification to become a trickster, which was mentioned in the article. I forgot to just read it there. Okay, Constance is a dark and a noble. So yeah, just pretty much she might get Gale Force and be broken. Baldus is a war monk and a noble. Happy is a Valkyrie and a commoner. These things you kinda read. We knew from this previous part, I guess, at least from the images. Happy is a Valkyrie and a commoner, which is like a mountain bat killer. That's nice. But she likely have resonance of fate, and I'm not sure how far you can pull off in fate. There might be loopholes like using resonant healing and all. I don't know. That's up to the player to decide. Okay, protagonist is sword master, commoner, mercenary, and priest. That's interesting. He'll have some rank in Fate. If it's priest, he'll probably have C rank in Fate. Then commoner, mercenary means he might have advantage if he mastered it, or he can at least master it and process. Sword master, if you master it, might get as strong. Okay, Edelgard is fortress knight, noble, lord, and a war. Wow, that's interesting. Can get wrapped from her, that's pretty nice. Master warrior and fortress knight uses rabbis. Lenhard is a bishop, noble, priest, and a warlock. That's pretty interesting since you can get both reason and you'll have both reason and fate spells in Lenhard since this weapon ranks require Lenhard to be at A for reason and fate. Okay, Dimitri is a paladin, noble, lord, and a hero. That's pretty nice since Dimitri will have a wide range of weapon skills. Like he'll have swords, he'll have some decent authority. Even under Elgar will have decent authority, just saying. He'll have swords, decent. He'll be pretty close to Venezuela. Since he's a paladin, he'll probably have all the A rank lances. Hero means he'll probably have like B plus, so like B in swords, C plus, and C in axes if that's the requirements. It's pretty close to Venezuela if you want to get it. Then Ash is a sniper, commoner, archer, and assassin. So in case you want hunter's volley or like, well, it depends on what you want, but either way Ash is gonna be decent at least. You can get hunter's volley once you master sniper, and assassin is pretty much extra move terrain, and you can use it to steal stuff. Either way, you'll have close contact with him, so you'll have decent swords too, since he's an assassin. Claude is a wyvern rider, noble, lord, and a sniper. So in case you want hunter's volley, you can go to sniper. If you want to fly around, you can go to wyvern lord. He'll have decent authority since he's a lord. Hiller is a warrior, noble, brigand, and a Pegasus knight. Okay, I guess you'll prefer being a warrior, but I guess you can go for Pegasus knight and get darting blow, and brigand and get death blow. That's pretty nice to have. Okay, just in case you're wondering, there's a place to hide battalions in the abyss when playing Cindered Shadows. I guess it's probably one of the shops. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Trickster has Lucky 7 from Awakening, except it functions differently here. Each turn, I'm not sure if it's up to 7th turn, the user's strength, magic, speed, defense, resistance, hit or avoid will be increased by 5 for 1 turn. Okay. Each stat, one of these stats will be raised by random, but by 5 points for 1 turn. So I guess each turn you just get extra 5 in either of these stats. Okay, these are the skills, class skills that, well, the class gets. Trickster gets Lock Touch, Stealth, and Lucky 7. So that lets them that'll make them less likely to get hit, and Lock Touch will let them get, well, open chests and doors. Lucky 7 is an interesting skill. Sometimes it'll be very useful, and sometimes it's going to be like worst thing you could have. It's pretty random. War Monk has Fist Fair, unarmed combat, and heal. Okay, so he'll prefer using gauntlets with Baltus since he has Fist Fair. And heal means, I guess, you get a bonus from healing. Dark Fair gets Canto as usual, Black Tome Fair, which means he'll prefer using magic and magic conversion. I don't know what its skill is. It doesn't seem to get Gale Force though. Valkyrie gets Canto, Black Magic range +1. This is from Data Mine, I guess. And Dark Magic range +1. Okay, so Happy can boost Yuri traits with her, well, 1 range from Black Magic and Dark Magic. Well, I guess Valkyrie having Dark Magic means like even Lesser can get a boost from well, attacking at range, and she has mostly dark magic spells, so it's pretty useful class for her. Okay, and then class exclusive combat arts when you master it, like Trickster's Trick, which is essentially like you can move swap with 5 range, and Warmonk's a cleric's fast strike. I don't know, it seems to be a ranged attack, but I'm not sure. If it's a ranged attack, it's pretty interesting since almost all combat arts are pretty much activated in one range. Well, except bow combat arts, of course, but pretty much almost all combat arts seem to be activated in one range. Underground seals, which is required to class change into 4 new classes, can be obtained in the main story by 2 ways. First, you'll get one from each Astronomal students that you recruit. Secondly, you can get them by exchanging renown by the pattern altar. That's interesting. I mean, there aren't that. Let's see. If that's the underground seal, I guess you get it for 5,000 points, or maybe it's just the bonuses you get from the altar, like you get from the church to Sirius statues. You get like around 4, I guess. Okay, as we recently learned, the main story, you can speak to the head honcho. I guess this is a better name. Once you once you check a stream, or like once you play it, you'll probably know it. Head honcho to Abyss to gather new facilities in the Abyss. To do so, you'll need to spend renown. Oh, nice, interesting. If you want facilities from the monastery, you can spend renown to get them. I don't know what exactly they are since it's in Japanese, but I guess it's all just training and all. Next one is junkyard. Okay, I guess these are the facilities. Okay, first one I'm not sure what it is, but I'll just go to whatever is here. Second one is a junkyard, so I guess it's 1,000 reputation points. And then there's mystery instructor, which is basically tutoring, I guess. The last two required to progressing at chapter 13 of the main story, not Cinder Shadows, and likely at the augury in the basement library. Well, I guess it isn't serious, but it's pretty darn suspicious. How by the time of main story, the head honcho apparently is in Alfric. I guess he's gonna betray them then, or is dead. I don't know. Either way, something's gonna happen to him, which will make him not present. Well, after a time skip, maybe. Okay, what's this? Is it gardening? Oh, garden under all that. Then you can tutor once you get enough reputation points. That's nice. It is going to be locked out of it initially, I suppose. Or maybe it's repairing weapons. It's forging a tank. Meanwhile, the pattern altars where you can offer resources to obtain renown as well as spend renown to obtain weapons and items. Okay, so renown is a currency here instead of like a typical money. For example, Morphous seeds yield 10 renown. Meanwhile, to obtain a rapier, devil sword or devil axe costs 600 renown, and an iron sword plus 400 renown. Certain items also have exchange limits. For example, there's a limit of 1 rapier and devil sword or axes. That's interesting. So you can get 1 rapier and 3 devil swords or devil axes. Well, maximum like that, I guess. At the rate, it costs 600 renown, and an iron sword plus costs 4,000 renown. So like You spend renown as currency here to get all these items, but there's a limit to devil swords and the rapier, but iron swords just seem to be unlimited, so that's nice. Okay, the mystery instructor lets you judge character stats in the screenshot provided. It shows Dedu is a level 14 knight, has 1 star in resistance and charm, 3 stars in HP, magic and defense. Very has 3 stars in magic, but who cares? Okay, 4 stars in luck. Wow. For a total of score of C. Okay, guess it. All these stars are higher, stats. You get more of this ranking or something, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I wonder. I don't know if it's going to shoot or it's just going to judge stats, but I mean, it's pretty useless if it's just going to show stats. I mean, you can pretty much check it in the menu. The augury can be unlocked in part 2. I guess it's chapter 2 or time skip. I don't know. Here you can. No, it's time skip since we already read it's in the time skip after chapter 13. Here you can spend renown to boost support points via improved eyes, so you can boost support points with a new game plus, so it's nice, but you need to use renown as usual. There's also a star class option that lets you choose which pairs will have a shared ending if they have multiple options. I guess if you're interested in supports, and this is not for the main character, like for side cast, the cast or cast. Suppose like I don't know. Let's see, Dimitri and I don't know if this is actual support since I never played this. Since if Dimitri and Ingrid have a shared ending and have A rank, and Dimitri and Annette have a shared ending and have an A rank, you can choose between what ending you'd like Dimitri or Ingrid or Dimitri or Annette. I guess that's rough idea. Well, if you're interested in this stuff, you can do it here. During part 2 there will be quests related to the basement library. After completing this quest, you can read to the books stored in this library. Perhaps you'll discover new things and maybe even things that were meant to be buried forever. So basically it's new info about forbidden information. I guess all that forbidden information which is in the main library gets chucked here, so you're gonna learn something bad about the church probably. Okay, this information is verified, but these are interviews with directors. Guess is there a link for this? Okay, the information below is clarified, so don't expect it to be accurate. Cindered shadow is expected to last from 8 to 10 hours, but of course individual playtime can vary. I guess this is a normal mode. Like I read from a Reddit article already, but I don't remember user names in particular. I'm sure I read it somewhere. Just give me a sec, I'll just check it out. Now if you just put some music. Wait. Went a bit too up, I guess. Yeah, you're pretty close to end. I guess go to something else for a while. Okay, just wait here. It's not gonna take long. Okay, I guess we'll have to live without that. Yes. Okay, there'll be a future update. Not sure if it'll come at Wave 4, but which adds Ria as a TPI option for all players. Some of you may know that Ria's TPI lines since the beginning, also in version 1.1, these lines are suspiciously moved around. I guess, well, you could recruit Ria, but I'm not sure if this. Well, heard from Meka's playthrough that if you name your ballet Ria, you'll probably recruit her, so that's nice. Additionally, a protagonist will able to don a dancer attire, but they can't be a dancer. Interesting. That means you can't do sword avoid, well, battalion advantage and rant. You know, the Dimitri combo with Rengar, and there'll be an option during the weekend menu before selecting explore to change attire. Interesting, you change attire in the main menu as well as change everyone's attire at once. Okay, this might be the final status article before release, so I guess this might be it for information about Cindered Shadows. Well, I hope you viewers will click on the like button, share this video and subscribe to my channel Dark997. Also follow me on Twitter, Discord, Amino, Reddit and serenesforest for more information like this. Have a good day, good night. See you until next time.